Thugger news, the news you choose, the news you use, the news that motherfuckers view or some shit. I don't know what it do. We going yet? Who the fuck by my front door? Who the fuck by my front door? Let me check on this hoe. Let me check on this door. Let me check on this door. Who the fuck at my front door? Taking Amazon shit. Always giving Amazon some money, man. Drop tape. We already dropped the tape, kid. You sleep. Midlife Crisis and on all motherfucking platforms. Getting raving reviews from the streets. Hood Platinum. 100,000 on the first video. You know what I'm saying? First week, Hood Platinum. Dr. J, you good, bro? That intro, you ain't seen the video, you sleep. How y'all in the coat and ain't doing your homework, man? Tripping. How you gonna get better if you ain't listening to the book? How you ain't doing your homework, man? Do your homework for the coat. The music is just as motivating as the messenger when I talk on here. It's the same shit I say on here, but in musical form. Positive shit. Real life shit. Appreciate that on Facebook, because you know I'm bootlegged in a motherfucker. I don't do nothing I'm supposed to do. When the lion ate the lady up, nah, I didn't see that. Damn, that's crazy. Come through tomorrow. Yeah, I got to do a lot of shit today, Dr. J. Man, E, you know I got you, kid. I know you got good insurance. I know you can pay for whatever you break. So, yeah, you can flip them hoes. I stay in this fucking Bronco, man. You know what? Wildlife Lane, I'm trying to figure out my life. Am I tripping? Am I a Bronco nigga or am I a Rolls Royce nigga is what I need to understand. Because every morning I walk past a Lamborghini where the doors go up, and I walk by motherfucking Rolls Royce, a Maybach truck, Escalade truck, TRX. Every morning I walk by this, all the nigga old school favorite dream cars, and I get in the cheapest car I have. A fucking Bronco. So am I just a country bumpkin who don't even need all that other shit? Because I'm naturally a wild workout outfit type nigga every day and come outside? Or do I need to start getting dressed and getting fresh and living my life to the fullest is what I need to know. Motorcycle, I gotta walk by that trike. Come on, think about all that. Walk by all this cool shit to getting what I don't got rims on. This motherfucker ain't even got no rims. But I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? I'm going to tell you what it is, right? You know what it is? I want the world, man. The world is yours is my motivational quote. I want the world. Everything I want, I go get that shit. And that's how I live my life, right? But the trick and the fucked up thing about being that type of person is to be that person, you have to be a person that take care of your shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a person that care. You got to be a person that can maintain and, you know, maintain your blessings. And that ain't easy to do. Maintaining all that shit ain't easy to do, man. It's a very hard job, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother job, right? Okay. But on the cool, this is what it is, though. See, I was just thinking, like, damn, what's wrong with me? Like, you know, I'm having a midlife crisis right now, so I be just questioning shit like, what is wrong with me? Like, I got all this shit, but at the end of the day, you know what it is? I deserve all this shit. I'm a king on earth. I'm a king. If not the king of Houston, I'm one of them. So at the end of the day, the city ain't built for kings, man. The city ain't built for kings, man. And that's what I hate, bro. The city ain't built to have nice shit, man. The city is built for you to ride around like you in the motherfucking Forerunner or some shit, like you at the park in Crosby or some shit. It's not a city for having nice things, man. That's what it is. The city is not a place to have nice things, because the city has a couple things, right? And let me tell you what I mean. So Houston got the streets are so trash, man. it ain't made for nice cars to drive on. You know what I'm saying? The streets are so pothole, trash. It ain't made for nice cars, man. It's made for a motherfucking 4Runner or off-road vehicle, man. I hate to say that about my city, but it's really not made for nice shit. Secondly, right, we talking about the structure first, potholes and shit like that, right? Secondly, where am I gonna drive all this cool ass shit? Where is the place to go where I can drive my cool ass Lambo, my cool ass Rolls Royce, my cool ass? I ain't nowhere to drive this shit, man. I ain't nowhere that elegant. Everything is radio level, man. Everything, nothing VIP in this bitch. Ain't nothing VIP in Houston. Nothing. If you ain't got the money, you can't get in. Nothing in the city is made where, man, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You ain't getting in this hole if you ain't got no reservation or you ain't in the right dress code or whatever. Like, nothing is like that, bro. Nothing is elite. Ain't nothing in the city of Houston VIP. Everything is, oh, if you can pay to get in this hole, you good. Ain't nowhere fancy enough to drive my fucking Lambo. Ain't nowhere fancy enough to drive my motherfucking Maybach or none of this shit. Because either you're going to be around people who don't give a fuck, or you going to be in a venue that just look like it ain't elite enough for the shit you trying to do, you know? So you got to knock that shit down. Like, I had to jump in the Bronco to fit in around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing elite around this bitch. We back like Cook Crack. Motherfuckers calling me, fucking up my life. 11-11. We good. We back. Yeah, so that's what the issue is, man. Ain't nothing good enough to go to, man. Ain't nothing I can think of good enough to go to. And that's fucked up, man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? Yeah. Sugarland. This dude say Sugarland and the Woodlands got VIP parking at their restaurants. Man, I'm not driving to no goddamn Sugarland or no Woodlands and none of my cool ass cars when I live downtown. What the fuck? Only thing we can do is go to Steak 48, Maestro's or some shit. Like, that's the only place you can drive your shit. Maestro's, Steak 48. We ain't got shit VIP in Houston. Not one spot. I don't know, no spot nigga can't get in. Like, not because I'm Slim Thug, just anybody can't just walk in that motherfucker because they got some money. They got the $20 or whatever the fuck it is to get in. That's because the city is based on money now. Back in the day, the real city, the real Houston, it wasn't like this. The real Houston, even on white side and black side, the real Houston, you couldn't just go in that motherfucker. If you was trying to go to the white club back in the day, they'll be on your ass. They're going to come up with anything to keep you about that bitch. Oh, you got on Jordans. Oh, you got on Chucks. Oh, you got on fucking Versace sneakers. Anything. Now, what happened was, I do the research so y'all don't have to, right? What happened was, them sections and shit, that made people want that bread. They started getting a whole nother type of bread with popping bottles and selling sections and shit. Like back in the day, it wasn't even about popping bottles, nigga. No, we ain't have bottle girls. It wasn't even no bottle girls. It was all about, man, it's a nice ass party. This shit lit. This is an exclusive nice party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how it used to be. Just so y'all know, now these out of towners turned us into Atlanta. These out of towners turned us into Atlanta, where we a tourist spot. You know, so it's kind of dumb for the promoters to not take advantage of getting all that money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame them. It makes sense. They're in the business to get money. They making more money right now, and it makes sense. But ain't nothing VIP in this bitch. Ain't nothing VIP. You know what I'm saying? In 2023, bad bitches can't go to the club by themselves. Like, you gotta have think about that, what that does to the ratio. You know, Thugger News does the investigation. I'm like the new Marvin Zinley, if you don't know. Right? So, think about this. If you a bad bitch, you not going to stand in public at a club. Not in these days. You gotta have a section. You gotta be in a section if you a bad bitch, or these little thirsty ass niggas is gonna harass you to death. They gonna touch your ass, they gonna molest you, they gonna finger you, they gonna do all kinds of raping shit if you just walking through that's like going to jail and showing your titties or some shit to a bunch of dudes. You can't just walk through the club if you're a bad bitch. You gotta be protected. In these clubs of today, you have to be in a section, you gotta be with a nigga, you can't even just navigate by yourself a lot of the time, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made it like this. Now the bad bitch gotta be in the section. So she ain't gonna come by herself, right? She gonna have to come with a nigga now. She gonna have to come with a nigga now. And now I can't even get at the bitch because she with a nigga. And this nigga done paid for a section. So I can't be disrespectful as a man after he done spent this money on bottles and go out in this section trying to take his bitch out of this section. You gotta respect that. Damn, he got her in there. So it's like, I go to the clubs now just to listen to music because it's not like an environment of interaction. It's all everybody in their section blocked off and can't get access to them. Yeah, I'm telling you, like a bad bitch cannot walk through the club. Like they will molest her. Like, and she know that. But back in the day, it wasn't no sections like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a smaller club. See, that's what happened. The clubs got bigger, so they got to put more people in there. So they got to drop the rules a little bit, make it a little less VIP, so they can fill them sections up and get their bread. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that, because if you're a promoter, you're supposed to get money. Like, that's your job, right? But sections ruin the club. I'm telling you, kid. Back in the day, let me tell you about downtown, since we driving around downtown right now. What the fuck is M-Bar? One of these hoes was M-Bar. I think that Citizens Bank down there. Yep. That Citizens Bank right there at the end on the corner right there, that was M-Bar. That shit used to be the livest club in the city. It was VIP though. You felt the VIP-ness when you walk in there. Everybody ain't getting in this hoe, kid. Like, it ain't going down like that. Maxis, everybody not getting in this hoe. You ain't getting the dress code, you ain't getting in this hoe. Everything was like that back in the day. If you're an OG, you know this. Man, it was so many bad bitches out because they was protected. It was a VIP party. So, it was a VIP party, so a woman ain't had to go with no dude. A woman can just go in that bitch. She don't have to spend no section money. She just go to the bar, get her a drink, and everybody just standing around and having a good time. So it's not like you getting molested like if you're in a regular general population place. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's what happened. That's how it used to be, though. Y'all will never see these bad bitches will never come outside, kid. You'll never see they. A lot of out-of-towners think they seeing Houston. You not seeing Houston. You not seeing the bad bitches of Houston. I know the bad bitches of Houston. You know what I'm saying? I know the bad bitches of Houston. They is not in them clubs like that. Now, the young bad bitches of Houston is in that hole. The young bad bitches is out there. But I'm talking about the bitches of my generation. They is hiding. They is not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't even move in these clubs. They be so packed. Them people get so much bread. That shit be so packed. It's like going to a concert. You know what I'm saying? But you haven't seen real Houston. Like, y'all see a lot of people who, you know, out of towners come out here, moved out here, and a lot of, you know, it's a new crop of women. You know what I'm saying? But you haven't seen real Houston. You ain't seen the ones. You ain't seen the ones, kid. No, sir. They not coming outside to that shit. You know what used to bring them out? Like the Boss Like Ball, shit like that. They don't even come to my pool parties all the time. Like some of them will come out because they know I ain't on no wild shit no more. But most of them ain't coming to none of that shit. They gonna just go to that fly shit. The ones. We definitely have a new crop. A whole new world right now. We got a whole new world right now. It's not the same. But ain't nothing wrong with it. These youngsters, they holding it down. They doing good. You know, I like the new generation. But if you seen Houston in the 90s, it was a totally different world, man. And y'all think it's BBL related. It's not. I'm talking about just natural bad bitches. Oh, you know what else? I got another theory on that. Y'all want to keep me going? You want me to keep going on my studies, or y'all heard enough of that? You want me to keep going on my studies? I've been doing a lot of research, man. That's what I do. I'm a scientist, so I've been doing a lot of research. Y'all want me to keep telling y'all about history? Huh? Y'all want to go more for it? Okay. All right. Fuck it. I'll give y'all a little bit more. Okay. Now, I will say this. The girls of today is not as bad as the women of back in the day. I will say that. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? You want me to tell you why? Okay. So, this is the history of Houston. I'm just giving y'all right now, right? So, back in the day, I like to say before internet. Before internet, you gotta understand. I know y'all can't understand this. You kids born in 2000 and shit, y'all can't even understand how life was back then. We didn't have communication like we have now. We did not. This is how are we doing this? Like, what the fuck? We looking at I'm talking to y'all as a group on it. If I had this when I was 17, I would be 100 times richer, man. We had to personally pull up, man. It was like back in the day when people ride horses and shit. You had to call somebody's house phone, man. They had to be at the house around the phone. It rung at the house. Just think about if you had a house phone. You got a cell phone. You so blessed that people can call you anywhere. Back in my day, it wasn't no cell phones. Like, if you had one, you was rich than a bitch. You see the Mercedes I got, that was 95. And that bitch had the phone in the car. That bitch was like $5 a minute. The Mercedes phone in 95 was like $5 a minute. Nobody was talking on the cell phones, kid. It wasn't no AT&T. We ain't know them folks like that. Like, it wasn't like this, kid. You had to deal with the world around you. You had to deal with the world around you. The neighborhood superstar was the person you had to look to. You didn't get a chance to go through Instagram and have heroes everywhere. You can't talk to your favorite artist who you rapping to, who rap. You can't have no contact with them. What? You'll never see them unless it's a concert. You don't never see your favorite rappers or artists or whatever it is unless you go to their concert. You'll never have this type of access to no celebs. You never met none of them. None of that. You never had this access. They didn't talk to you like that. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? You had turned down phones, kid. So, with that being said, you was influenced by what was around you. You was it's raining. What the fuck? I'm still finna get it though, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I ain't scared of that drizzle. You got me fucked up. You still had you was influenced by the people around you. You was influenced by the music around you. You had to listen to the radio to hear your song. Like everything was it was like around, you know, like back in our day, it was like this. It was like the bad bitch in the school was fucking with the number one football player in the school. Like it was like that. It wasn't no I got access to the NBA player and this and that. Nah, it was all you had to talk to the motherfuckers around you. Your high school was your high school neighborhood, your whole world. That was your whole world. Your world was local. It wasn't this world. That's why you have to adjust the rules, man. You can't just give people access to the whole world and expect all the rules to stay the same. It's a whole new world. We got to say before the internet and after the internet. Because it's a different world, man. It's a whole nother life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, when I wanted to go see you, like right now, okay, I meet everybody in the city. I know everybody. I follow y'all. I know everything. I talk to y'all. Like, and if I want to see you, you just got to send me your location. I'm on the way. We had to write the instructions down to how to get to your house. If we want to go see you, you're on the south side. I met a chick on the south side. She live off Fountain View. Oh, yeah? How I get there, boo? Okay, so you go 290 to 610 to 59. You writing this down though on paper. You got to write this down on paper. Ain't no phone you typing this shit in. We ain't got access to none of this shit yet. You writing this down on paper. Right. Bust a right on Fountain View. 4 streets down should be motherfucking Westheimer. Bust a right on Westheimer. Make another left. You got to write all this shit down. It's not a Waze. It's not a Maps. The 4th house on the right is 5739, and that's it. And if you get lost, you gotta stop at the fucking phone at the corner store, the pay phone. If you get lost, you gotta stop and go to the pay phone. You can't just call it because ain't no cell phone, fool. Like this was a different world. Y'all don't realize how crazy that shit was. Like just think about if you had to do all that. Just think about if you had to do all that. We had to do all of that, bro. We had to do all of that. So everything was local. We praised Houston rappers. Kiki was the motherfucking Jay-Z. We didn't give a fuck about Jay-Z because we ain't hear about him like that. We heard about him every once in a while. But really, we just heard Kiki on the radio and motherfucking everybody around here was on the radio. And, you know, they'll have the main songs like they do now. But we was so... You had to celebrate your culture. You had to celebrate your city. You had to celebrate where you was from because that's the main influence you got. You wasn't influenced by Cardi B on Instagram. Now you dressing like her. You dressing like what you saw around your block. What you saw in your neighborhood at your high school. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, understand it was a whole nother world back then, man. So Houston had a lot more pride back then. Houston had a lot more H-Town pride back then. Now kids can grow up and listen to whoever they want to listen to. You got Apple Music. You can just pick up and play whatever album comes out. You used to have to go buy our albums, man. If you liked me, you had to go personally go to the store, buy the album and all that. Yeah, you had to do all that just to hear it. So it was a lot more personal. It was a lot more real. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker drive to go get your shit gotta really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So everything was a lot more real back then, man. And at the end of the day, with the internet, this shit changed the whole world. It gave you access to whoever now. Now everybody influenced by the whole world instead of by what's around them. You know what I'm saying? So now we don't have the pride we once had. We don't look at the local celebs as real celebs. We look at them as people we know. Oh, we always see him. Oh, they do this. That ain't nothing. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? They do. We don't cherish Scarface enough. You go to New York and talk about motherfucking Scarface, them New York niggas, whoa, son, he's the fucking god. Like, what the fuck? We don't value Scarface, Kiki, Zero, me. We don't value that shit. It's just so regular to us. But really, the influence and the impact that we had on this whole motherfucking hip-hop game is beyond motherfucking, shit, I don't even know. Like, how many motherfuckers sip and drink around this bitch? How many niggas is influenced by shit niggas did from Houston? So many motherfuckers. I don't even know who more influential than Houston. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of different levels. You know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, Pimp C and motherfucking Scarface and the Ghetto Boys, and they been talking about selling dope, and a lot of these niggas got everything they got from these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 Ball, MJGs and shit. You know what I'm saying? We just walked by these niggas. I got mad at a motherfucker. My boy Face was at the motherfucking Benz dealership every fucking day. I know somebody work up there. I'm like, hey man, Face is a motherfucking goat, bro. Get that nigga up out of there on some service for his motherfucking truck, bro. What the fuck y'all doing up there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that, man. Like, this a motherfucking king walking around this bitch, man. Treat this nigga like he a motherfucking, man, this is my brother. Let me turn right here. Let me stop my boy right here. What's up with it, boss, man? Hey, come holler at me right quick. How old you is right now, man?
Who, me?
Yeah.
71.
71. My boy be riding the bikes with us. My boy be at the park with us.
I got to get it on, bro.
Give us some game. How we do that? How we stay moving like you, man?
All you got to do is get your 8 hours of rest.
8 hours of rest.
Eat right, drink water, and take care of yourself and exercise. You can do it.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. Keep it up, boss. Good to see you, boss.
All right.
Much love, man. Yeah, man. That is right there, man. Get your rest. You heard him. Get you some exercise. Yeah, man. Good people, man. Good people. He be on the bike rides. He be at the park. That's me. That's my motivation. 71. I'm outside. Ain't no way I ain't moving like him when I'm 71. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to do what he say do. I'm going to listen. He look young than a motherfucker. What up, Slim? That's how I got to be, man. That's why I'm out here every day, man. I'm not playing with these people. I'm staying active and attractive. We staying active and attractive. What the fuck I was just talking about before that, though? Yeah, we was heavily Houston influenced at that time, man. It was all about Houston, man. So that was an amazing time. And that's why Screw was so successful. That's why Swisher Highs was so successful. Because we had so much Houston pride, man. And it trickled all over Texas, all over Louisiana. Like, everything we did used to be on the radio all the time, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, motherfuckers got influence. Was that my boy? See, I don't even be recognizing him. Let me not say that before I look like goddamn fool. Yeah. Shit was like that, man. It was an amazing time in the city, man. Like, so people come here sightseeing and shit like it's live. Nah. You ain't seen shit, man. You ain't seen shit, man. Y'all go support Stylist Connect LLC. She just dropped the first book. Check her out, man. Support your people, man. Support your people. Yeah, but I always show respect to everybody, especially people who did it from where you from. Like, I love to see niggas in the city get money. I love to see niggas do all kind of fly shit because it inspired me. You know what I'm saying? It inspired me. 03, right. That was a good time too, see? But you had to be a movie premiere Thursday, man. Go get hey, this is my first movie, man. If you in the coach, you gotta be there. City Center. This is a safe environment. This is welcoming all people, white people, black people, Asians, Spanish, of course, all ages. You could be 69. It's at City Center. It's a safe place. There's not going to be no porno shit going on. It's going to be a cool culture movie. Would love you to pull up and support. Double Cup movie premiere tomorrow. City Center. Hit up hoglifefamily.com for your tickets. Arkansas, right. They fuck with that Texas, man. They still do, though. But you know who don't fuck with Texas? Texas. Texas don't fuck with Texas, man. I got 20 cars. I'm still getting good money, man. But I ain't, not Texas. Let me not say Texas. You know, I would say more of Houston. They like, it'd be hard to make it out of Houston because it's hard to get some support. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get some support from your hometown, and when you ain't got it from the city, it's hard to other people to get. They got to get behind it a lot of the times. But what people don't know, a lot of the times back in the day and our day. What's up, boss? I thought I seen you, man. My boy pulling up in the Rolls Royce, getting that work in, kid. I see you, man. Stay young. Yes, sir, black man. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't know, though. Back in the day, it was kind of like, in the 90s, it was full Houston support. That was all South by Southwest. Everybody in Houston had their own shit. Botany Boys, fucking Kiki. Everybody had their own labels and representing shit. That was a great time in the city, man, because we was known for being independent. And nobody else in the world does that, man, except, like, I think the Bay stay independent, too. So a lot of niggas from out of town, like, if you think about it, like, a lot of New York niggas, a lot of anybody, they think, let me go get a deal, let me go get a deal, let me go get a deal. Back in our day, we wasn't tripping on having deals. We was all about staying underground, getting on screw tapes, Swisher Highs tapes, putting out independent projects. We all was doing good, getting money, doing shows, traveling around Texas, Louisiana, getting paper, you know what I'm saying? On the radio, all that shit. Right. That was a different time in this world, man. It was a different time. It was real. It was like genuine. It was a lot of genuine shit, like I say, because if you got to drive to the store to go get a nigga CD, that's a different type of fan. That's a different type of connection you got with that person. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But it just ain't how it used to be. It's cool. Let me say that. Like I say, it's cool, but it just ain't how it used to be. That's it. Hog Life Family. Yeah, hoglifefamily.com. Nipsey said Houston artists inspired him. A lot of people don't know, man. Nipsey been working for years and years, man. Like, since I Run. He on the I Run remix. Yeah. A lot of people don't know Blue Laces. Like, he go to my producer, Mr. Lee. Blue Laces was on Serve and Collect. The beat to Blue Laces was on Serve. We had that beat first on Serve and Collect. Blue Laces beat. That's from Mr. Lee. So that was on our project. He used that. Nipsey always been real to me. I always been listening to Nipsey and fucking with Nipsey. On the road and shit, I run into him back during the, like, Still Tipping, already Platinum days, all that shit. He was a big J-Dog fan, too. Hell yeah. He used to love J-Dog. Nipsey used to love that J-Dog. A lot of niggas, Snoop love J-Dog. A lot of niggas love J-Dog. Man, that Serve and Collect era, man, that Boss Hog All Out shit, that was like, man, there's so many different eras of this shit. Like, I don't even know what you want to pick. Like, I just enjoyed all of them. Like, starting with Swisher High shit, just being a teenager in the hood still. and figuring out this shit, like being able to finally find something that I won't go to jail for, I can sell. Yeah. So, man, I tried to get J-Dog on this new project on that motherfucking, what song was that? Stuck. I tried to get J-Dog on Stuck. We couldn't get him in town. J-Dog, one of them, I be rapping sometimes as nigga. You can't always get him. So, I can't stop, though. I can't wait on nobody. I try to get Face on something. I know niggas don't be just, and I be last minute with everything I ask for, by the way, so I never get mad. I be like the week of, hey, man, I need a verse for this album. Hey, man, I need it. And whoever can get that hoe done, they own that hoe. Whoever don't, fuck it. You know, I feel like what God want to happen gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, I move like that. Yep. If we can make it happen, cool. You know, that'll be dope. I just want to put on for the culture, man. I know what the people be wanting. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on nobody and don't hate on nobody. All right, Princess Boss Chick, you paying attention. You paying attention. That's just me, though. And you know what it is? Like, every time I do something, I have a dream of what I want. This is my dream view of this. But sometimes you can't get that dream view. Sometimes you got to settle for what reality is. But you got to get the work done. That's what the thing is to me. Like, I will say a lot of my success comes with making sure I get it done. Like, if I wait on people, it could have taken me 6 months to get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Oak Cliff, what up, OG? But how I feel like for me to be successful, I have to have push through. I can't always have everything I want, but I got to get shit done. I got my dreams, my dream of what I want, but I got reality of what it really is, you know what I'm saying? And I can't wait on nobody because I know how long that lasts when you wait on people, you know what I'm saying? I don't wait on people. I just like I say, I let God control whatever the outcome is. You know, like I say, if people show up in time and we get the shit done, then I say, thank God for making my dream come true. But I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I like to do what I say I was going to do. And I said I was going to drop Midlife Crisis on my album, on my day. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. You gotta push through. Man, y'all don't know how for real I feel tapped in. Like, I don't force nothing in my life, man. I let everything be. And it's a very narcissist lifestyle when you really trust God, man. When you really trust God, it's a very narcissist life, and people don't like it because it's so nonchalant. Oh, you leaving? Okay. God must finna be blessing me with something else. I ain't mad at you. Maybe your blessing on the other way. Maybe you ain't supposed to be for me. I'm so cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm so cool with whatever because I let God lead my way. He ain't never led me to nothing that I ain't been happy about. And I don't even know, like, I don't even go against it. That's what's so crazy. Like, I'm never going, it happened and worked so much for me that I'm so trustworthy in that shit that I don't even blink. Like, whatever ain't for me shall leave, and whatever is for me shall stay. And I have no pressure either way for nobody with me trying to force the outcome on either way. You feel what I'm saying? I wake up every day with that, man. God has led me here. I have everything, not everything, but I got a lot of shit I want. Let's just say that. I got a lot. I'm on the positive side of shit I want. And I'm grateful for everything I have. I do want a lot more, but I'm so grateful for what I have. And I'm so thankful for how far I come. I will never complain. I will celebrate my level, whatever level that is, and Be thankful for whatever level that is, with a heart of abundance. Hopefully, I want to represent for God in a major way. If He bless me with more, I will accept it, but I will not be mad. I will not, complain. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep telling y'all, a lot of y'all be cheating yourself by not having this relationship with God. That's like so stress relief. You know what I'm saying? It's so stress relief. It just take all the pressure of trying to control what people do, what people say, whether people leave or stay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about making nobody do nothing. It's about living your life, waking up every day. And if a motherfucker want to be with you, they going to be there. If they don't want to be with you, let them go. Because at the end of the day, why you want somebody with you who don't want to be with you? That sound crazy. No, I don't want to. You, how many murder shows you watch, fool? You don't look at First 48. You ain't see that shit where they had a side person and they was already into it for a couple years, and then that motherfucker shot that motherfucker in they sleep. Get out of my bed, psycho. If you don't like me, get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you later. Peace. We don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going out like that. It ain't that serious. Where we going, God? Show me, because it been so much that I can have my expectations of life, man, and God can have his. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example of recent expectations the other day. And it's so materialistic, but that's who I am. I'm a materialistic person, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to complete my collection. This is what I do. You might play video games or dance or whatever your hobby is, and God bless that. Play tennis, whatever. Like, I love cars. I love cars and I love music. This is what I love, man. This is like what I do. This is my hobby. Like this, I work on cars and, collect them. I'm like, man, let me finish my collection off. For the 50,000, man. I gave up. I was like, I had a dream of what I wanted, like I just told y'all, and I go through reality, right? So I gave up. I say, man, I can end my collection right now with 50,000. I can go buy me a Cadillac CT6, or however the fuck it is. Put some swingers on that bitch and have a new slab to go with my old slab. And then I can go get me a old school EXT Cadillac truck and put spinners on it as my 2000 to 2010 car. I said, I can get that right there and I'll be done with my collection. And shitting on boys. So, I drove, my boy Ash say, never give up kid facts. I looked up the car. I'm ready. I made the decision. This is what I was going to, you know what it was? It was during the car days. I was doing the 23 cars, like the whatever cars or whatever. I was a car a day. And my collection is still not complete. And I had 2 spots I had to fill. So I looked online. I was a little hype. I was like, fuck it, my birthday coming. Let me get them hoes. I looked online. I found an EXT truck. I found the spinners at a rim shop. So I was like, oh shit, this is it right here. So I called the people. It was a white EXT. I was like, damn, I might have to wrap this hoe. It's white. I called them. They say, man, we got a black one up here, black on black. I was like, finna go tomorrow. But I was like, y'all got a black on black one right now? You say, I got the EXT already to go. Right. Yeah, see? I gave you that idea, though. Don't try to act like I ain't blessed you with that idea. You can have it, because I got other plans now. But I went to the north, way on the tollway, to get the car. I was like, man, I'm finna grab this hoe right now, buddy. We finna cash this hoe I can go. And I'm finna get the spinners, and we gonna have a 24th day, or whatever day it would have been. So I get over there after talking to the lady on the phone. I get to the car lot, and the lady say, we already sold that motherfucker. Stop reading my mind. Right, exactly. Now these lives be giving y'all them ideas and y'all be forgetting. I be seeing a lot of my ideas floating around. I ain't tripping though. I got too many to achieve. I got a dream a day. You know, that's what I do, right? So I go to the car lot. The lady said they sold the car. I say, wow, what the fuck? How I just waste? It's 5 o'clock in Houston on 45 North. Good thing I took a tollway there, right? So every time I'm on the North, like, I'm looking for a drop head, really is what I want to do. I want to do the drop head for the 2000 to 2010 car. That was my dream car out of that decade. I feel like was the hardest car of that decade. So I go stop by there, just want to look around, see if I see anything. You know, I like to get inspired. I'm on the North. I stop by the Lambo Rolls Royce dealership. I go in there, I see a motherfucking... So after that dream was ruined, I seen a Corvette. I say, ooh, this that Z06, that bitch black on black. It was on the showroom floor. I say, ooh, this another motherfucker I've been wanting, but they want so much over sticker. I've been like, fuck that shit. So I see that hoe and I'm like, ooh, this motherfucker clean. What they want? I'm looking at it. Dude walk in and say, man, we just got a motherfucking black on black Lamborghini Aventador convertible. I say, what? Pull that motherfucker to the front, bro. Like, this is a car I've been wanting since I can remember. Like, since Steel Tipping, you know, not that Steel Tipping for real, but it was like a little after that, way when them hoes first dropped. I was like, I want one of them hoes. I couldn't really fit in that hole, but I was going to drive it with the top off, like, fuck it. So, anyway, motherfucker, pull that black clean motherfucker out. I say, Lord, you done blew my mind right now. I had to get that motherfucker. It was just he brought me to the dealership, showed me the other thing I wanted, and then made me say, no, why is you this close to me, buddy? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, that ain't necessary. Yeah, so I had to. It was two for me. Black on black, drop top, those going up. I liked the price. I say, man, you know what? God's showing me, man, don't give up on your dreams, kid. Quit thinking small, man, and think big. If you read my prayer of the day, it was something based on, hey, man, I'm a God of abundance. And I believe that. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, man. I swear, man. I trust it. Y'all hear me preach on this whole... I'm the most hood nigga, whatever. Like, I be on here preaching like I'm a pastor, kid. I done seen it work, man. You know what I'm saying? So, this the new Bible. Let that be my verse in the Bible, the new Bible we finna create. That's my verse right there. I only wanted a Escalade truck, Lord, and ended up leaving with a Lambo convertible. Oh my God, God is good. Put that in the new Bible. Let that be the 2023 new Bible verse, and we're gonna keep them hoes going because there's so much I can keep going on. You know what I'm saying? Give me my whole section. I'll run through a whole section. What we gonna call mine? Thugger Palms. What's my testimony's gonna be called? Give me my own side. I'm finna write my own Bible of all my blessings. I'm tired of reading that old shit. I ain't never really did read that old shit. I'm ready to talk about this. Who was the big booty girl in the Steel Tipping? Right. I wonder what she look like now. We got so many. Out of my life, I got a whole section, man. You can give me damn near 100 pages. I can't even remember all the shit, bro. Like, I can't remember it all, man. Like, real life. Somebody who don't smoke weed got to sit by me and remind me of a lot of the shit, bro. Like, real life. But, yeah, man. That's all the research I got for y'all today, man. I'm trying to, get y'all the game, in a real way. Not hide nothing from y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, really give y'all the... real deal, how we feel, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm finna start my own book. For real, though, real life, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna write my own Bible. I think everybody should. Matter of fact, that's what we doing, Thugger News. That's the code. Everybody should write their own Bible. Everybody should write their testimonies from God. It's from beginning to end. All the testimonies you remember from beginning to end, the miracles of your life, you should celebrate them by creating your own Bible. And then you will be able to share that with your family. I think you should challenge your family, especially y'all church people. Challenge your family to write their own Bible and tell about all the blessings that God has blessed them with to inspire others to believe in God who don't. Man, I ain't never heard a pastor say that. I think I'm already finna take the lead like Deion Sanders. I'm finna take the whole spot. What's open? We done did the compact. I'm finna turn the Astrodome into my church. And y'all gonna be mad at me and hating on me like y'all be doing Joe? Or y'all gonna show love? I'm finna turn the Astrodome into my church. We always wanted to figure out what we needed to do with the Astrodome. I came up with it today. The Lord has placed the goal and dream for me to purchase the Astrodome and start my own church. How we gonna park on Sunday? I don't know. That's what I don't know. How we gonna do the parking on Sunday with football? We gonna have to figure that one out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need my own church. I need the Astrodome. We going big out the gate. It's gonna be me and 3 people out the coat in the big ass Astrodome full of people. I mean, in the big ass Astrodome full of chairs. God damn, boo, you on my bumper? She on my bumper. I don't know. Talking about your fat ass, John. Fat ass gonna try to show up to the gym when it's 10 minutes left. Nigga, we done. We was stretching. This nigga could pull up. Fuck is you doing? Yeah. Straight like that, though. Write your own Bible, Thugger Coat. That's your homework. Yeah. Yeah. Gym today, you late, kid. I'm at the park, man. We done did the gym. You sleep late, kid. Come on now. And you say St. Louis, you better not be from on East Coast time still and coming to the gym that late. You tripping, bro. Big Slim Hosting, yeah. We turning up, kid. We finna start our own church. Pastor Thug. Ooh. We gonna have, like I told y'all, I don't know if y'all heard last time when I told y'all how we gonna do my church. We will have VIP. We will have a section for the fine single ladies. We will be bringing people together in the name of the Lord. So, we will have a good, you know what I'm saying? We will have a good setup in our church. You know what I'm saying? We will have a single fine lady section. And we will put young brothers and young sisters together in the name of the Lord. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Positive people, man, should interact, you know? So we're going to figure it out for y'all. Oh, wow. We're going to figure it out for y'all. Now look at this. This is crazy. At the park? Oh my God. And y'all be wondering why I'm out here. Motivation. Better get on your job. Motivation. Amen. Yes, Lord. Amen. Yeah. Exactly. I'll be like, why that boy Thug at the park? Exactly. Exactly. John. Matter of fact, let me get out of here fucking with y'all and get back to work and make some shit happen out here in this world, man. Because you know what I'm saying? Lee, the ultimate, the great Lee. We made some classics on this motherfucking kid. Yes, sir. We got to keep going on that. All right, man. I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Live your life to the fullest. Chase hard work, and you will find blessings. Amen. Amen.